traveler, you have stumbled upon a tale of ancient empires, of beings both magnificent and terrible. A tale of living metal, undying legions, and a hunger that spans millennia. This is the story of the Necrons. Imagine, if you will, a time before the Imperium, before even the Eldar walked the stars. A time when the galaxy was young, and a race of beings known as the Necrontyr ruled vast swaths of space. But they were a flawed race, plagued by short lifespans and ravaged by a cruel, incurable disease. They looked to the stars with envy, at the Old Ones, beings of immense power and seemingly eternal life. This envy curdled into hatred, and war erupted across the galaxy. But the Necrontyr, for all their technology, were no match for the psychic might of the Old Ones. Desperate, their king, the silent King Sharak, made a pact with beings of unimaginable power, the C10 star gods who promised them eternal life. But this gift was a terrible deception. The C10, creatures of pure energy, consumed the souls of the Necrontyr, encasing their bodies in living metal. They became the Necrons, soulless automatons, their emotions and memories locked away, driven only by the cold, calculating will of their star gods. For millennia, they waged war, their legions unstoppable. Gauss weapons that dissolved flesh and bone, war scythes that reaped souls, and monoliths that warped reality itself. Dynasties rose and fell, each with its own unique culture and weaponry. The Sautek, masters of reanimation protocols, the Mefrit, wielders of devastating energy, the Novak, who cling to the fading echoes of their warrior past. But victory came at a terrible cost. The Silent King, realizing the true nature of the C10, shattered them in a desperate rebellion. The Necrons, freed from their control, retreated to their tomb worlds, slumbering for millions of years, waiting for the day of their great awakening. And now, traveler, the day is upon us. Across the galaxy, the tomb worlds stir. Legions of Necron warriors rise, their Gauss flayers spitting death, their eyes burning with cold, malevolent light. Lich Guard, immortal bodyguards, stand ready to defend their lords. Cryptex, masters of ancient technology, unleash terrifying constructs and devastating weaponry. But the Necrons are not without weakness. Their minds, though powerful, are bound by ancient protocols and programming. Destroy a cryptech, and their technology falters. Disrupt their command structure, and their legions become disorganized. And deep within their metallic shells, a spark of their former selves remains, a flicker of emotion that can be exploited. The Necrons seek to reclaim their galaxy, to erase the younger races that have sprung up in their absence. They are a force of oblivion, a tide of living metal that threatens to consume all life. But the Silent King, burdened by the guilt of his past actions, may have other plans. He sees the folly of his ancient pact, the terrible price paid for immortality. The fate of the galaxy hangs in the balance. Will the Necrons succeed in their conquest? Or will they be stopped? Will the Silent King find redemption? Or will he be consumed by the echoes of his past? The Necrons, an ancient evil awakened, a nightmare made real. Their story is far from over, traveler, and it is a story that will shape the destiny of the galaxy itself.